Good evening, everybody. It's my second time on here today, and I said earlier that I would come back on and read a story. So I have one. It's an older story, and it's a book my kids used to love to hear. So I hope you enjoy it too. And it's called King Midas and the Golden Touch. And this is what it looks like. King Midas, see, he's all dressed in gold. And it's by Al Perkins and illustrated by Harold Burson. So let's read the story. I think you might like it. Look at all the gold. Whoa. Would you like to have a room filled with all of that gold? Me too. So that's King Midas and his daughter. King Midas and the Golden Touch. The music I have playing, if you can hear it, it sounds to me like music you might hear if you were in some castle around royalty. There'd be a lot of violin playing, pianos maybe. I think it fits the story. King Midas loved gold. He slept in a golden bed. He kept a bluebird in a golden cage. Every morning the bluebird sang to wake him up. That would be a nice little alarm clock, a pretty bluebird singing. Every morning the king put on his golden crown. He sat down to breakfast with his daughter, Princess Leela. They drank royal grape juice, they ate royal sausages, and they drank from royal golden cups. They ate from golden plates. There they are, having their yummy, yummy meal. Golden, golden, golden. Everything is golden. After breakfast, the king went to see his royal goldsmiths. His goldsmiths made him golden clocks and golden tables. They even made him golden fish hooks. He must like to go fishing. He even has golden fish hooks. So he has a group of people that make him basically whatever he wants. Every day the king went for a ride. He went all over his land looking for gold. Then he took the gold back to his palace. He was kind of a greedy king, wasn't he? I don't think he needs any more golden things. But he kept looking for more and more and more gold to take back to his palace. In the palace, his servants took the gold downstairs. The king unlocked a secret door. What's he gonna do with all of that? The servants took the gold into a big dark cave. The cave was full of gold. Who needs that much? I don't think anybody. Every day, King Midas locked himself in. Gold, he would say. I love the way it shines. Gold, he would say. I love the way it feels. Gold, gold, gold. How I love my gold. My goodness. He sure likes his gold. One day the king was in his cave. He heard a sound. He looked up. He saw a strange little man. How did you get in here? He said. Oh, I can do anything, said the little man. Why, I can even make a wish come true. What do you wish for most? The little man is going to grant the king a wish. Do you have any thoughts of what he might wish for? I have an idea. What do I wish for most? Gold. Gold, of course, said the king. I wish that everything I touch would turn to gold. That is a very big wish, said the little man. It may not make you happy, but if that is what you want, do you think you would like to have that as a wish? Every single thing you touch would turn to gold? Huh, I don't know. I will make your wish come true. Go upstairs, go to bed. In the morning, everything you touch will turn to gold. There was a flash of light, and the little man was gone. Do you think the wish will come true? That night, King Midas could not sleep. All night he wondered, will my wish come true? Will I really have the golden touch? I don't know. At last the sun came up. The king's bluebird began to sing. King Midas sat up. He reached out to touch the bird. What do you think is going to happen to the bird? I think you're right. The bluebird turned to gold. It works, said King Midas. I have the golden touch. He put on his royal coat and pants. His coat and pants turned to gold. Oh my goodness. Everything he's touching. King Midas ran through the palace. He turned a door to gold. He turned a chair to gold. He turned his umbrella to gold. Then he ran into the garden. He turned a frog to gold. Oh my goodness, look at that. Poor little froggy. I'm not sure the froggy wanted to be turned to gold. He touched the red roses. He turned them all to gold. Look, he called to Princess Leela. Look what I can do. But Leela did not answer. She just looked at the golden roses. They were hard and cold. They did not even smell anymore. I don't think his daughter likes that he's turning the beautiful roses, red roses, to gold. The king and the princess went to eat breakfast. King Midas was very happy. He took a royal sausage. What's going to happen to the sausage, you think? Ouch! Yelled King Midas. My sausage has turned to gold. I can't eat this. He reached for his grape juice. What's going to happen to the grape juice? Oh my, said King Midas. Golden grape juice? I must have food. I'm so hungry, he shouted. He ran into the royal kitchen. He grabbed a fish. It turned to gold. He grabbed apples and donuts. He grabbed more and more sausages. The same thing happened. Every single thing he's touching is turning to gold. I'm starting to think maybe this wasn't such a good wish to make. The same thing happened all day long. The king couldn't write. His ink turned to gold. He couldn't make a fire. The logs turned to gold. All the king's servants ran away. No one could work in a palace like this. That night, the king tried to brush his teeth. He tried to take a bath. He tried to go to bed, but there was nothing he could do. Everything turned to gold. Look, even his bathtub water turned to hard, cold gold. King Midas sat on his golden bed. He began to cry. Princess Leela heard her father. She came into his room. He doesn't look so happy. Poor Daddy, said Leela. Please don't cry. She ran to her father. She held out her arms. Oh no. What do you think's going to happen? King Midas reached out. He touched his little girl. Leela turned into a statue of gold. Oh no. Day after day, King Midas sat on his golden throne in his golden palace. He looked and he looked at his cold gold daughter. Poor Princess Leela. Then one day there was a flash of light. King Midas looked up. The little man was back. King Midas, said the little man, I think I will give you one more wish. If you love something more than gold, wish for it, King Midas. Wish it with all your heart. King Midas jumped up and he wished with all his heart. He put out his hand. He touched his cold gold daughter. Do you think the spell will be reversed? I hope his daughter comes back. His wish came true. He had turned his daughter back from gold. They ran through the palace. The king touched everything he had turned to gold. He turned everything back into what it was before. Whew. Thank goodness. He touched the roses. He touched the frog. He touched the umbrella, and he touched the bluebird. Whew. That is much better. Last of all, he touched the royal sausages and the royal grape juice. Now they can eat and drink again. Then King Midas said, and Princess Leela sat down to breakfast. It was the happiest breakfast they ever had. Whew. So, he wasn't happy being able to make everything gold, was he? He realized he was happy just the way things were. And having all that gold and all those jewels and things doesn't always make somebody happy. Well, we're gonna do a song called 10 in a Bed. Here we go. There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 9 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 7 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 6 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 5 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, hey, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, hey, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. No more in the bed. The end. So there were 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's see. Let's have them all get back in the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, good job. That was fun. All right. Well, I will leave you tonight, and have a restful evening. And I will see you tomorrow with a check-in with our caterpillars. And they're still looking the same from when we looked at them earlier. Wonder what kind of changes they'll have made tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow. You're only a day away. All right, love ya. Have a good night. Bye.